I'm Dave. You're watching Dave's Taste Buds, and welcome back. I got another great episode for you today. Bang Bang Chicken. I don't know exactly where it's from, but I know where it's gonna go. Right in my belly. Do I still have flour on my jacket?
Clean yourself up.
These tenders are gonna be crisp and flavorful. It's not just the sauce that makes the flavor. They're also, marinated in like a buttermilk marinade that has a lot of bold flavors in it too. So it's not just the sauce, it's the tenders too. So let's get right into it. Get your bowl, buttermilk, cup of that delicious buttermilk in there. 3/4 cups flour. Everything will be in the description below, I'll make sure. Flour, 3/4 cup flour, 1/2 cup cornstarch. That's gonna make them nice and crispy. 1 egg. Bit of sriracha. Boom. This is salt, pepper, garlic powder. It's also got a little bit of cayenne pepper too if you really want to kick it up. That's entirely optional. If it gives it a nice bold color too. If you wanted to switch that out with like a smoked paprika or something like that, you could also do that. Seasonings going in. Boom. And all you're gonna do is we're gonna give that a quick whisk. We're gonna incorporate all those flavors. Yeah, looking good already. Now, because we already have the flour and the cornstarch in here, the way this is gonna go, and you'll see shortly, that you don't have to set up this traditional breading station with flour, egg, breadcrumbs. We're just gonna go straight from this into the panko. So it's almost a little easier. Looking good. Bam. Or should I say bang. Chicken tenders going in. Get out of there. Go. We're gonna make sure we get all this incorporated. And that's it. You can, if you're in a huge hurry and you wanna whip this up, you could actually go straight from here to your panko and fry these things up, but I really want them to pull in some of that flavor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let these hang around for like an hour. You could let them hang around overnight if you wanted to. I'm gonna give it an hour. I got another episode I'm kind of taping simultaneously, so I'm gonna go do some of that, and I'm gonna let these marinate, all right? So sit tight, bread, fry. I'll show you how to make the sauce. All right, you know what? Let's just go ahead while we're waiting for that to marinate and put our sauce together. 4 ingredients, cup of mayonnaise. Going into the bowl. This is 1/2 cup of Thai red chili sauce. Put that in the bowl. Teaspoon sriracha. 2 tablespoons honey. So that's it, 4 ingredients. We're just gonna mix this together, incorporate all these flavors. See that? Get a good shot of that. Whew. You know what? Always taste as you go. Woo.
That is good.
Sit tight. I'm gonna get up my fry station ready to go. We're gonna do these. All right, we're ready to get these tenders breaded. They've been marinating for an hour. They're gonna taste delicious. Like I said, plain panko breadcrumbs is the way to go. You could use the seasoned one in a pinch, but I do plain on this. So we're just gonna bread them up, set them aside, and then we'll get our fry station ready. Look at that. Oh yeah, we're gonna get all that excess off of there. Put that right in there. Get a dry hand. We're just gonna make sure that every bit of this chicken is coated. That's where our crisp is coming from. See that? Ooh, that's what you want. Excess comes off. Into the panko. There you go. Push it down hard if you have to. Get that panko to stick. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the rest of these breaded up. Then I'm gonna fry them. Sit tight. Okay, we're set to go. We got our fry station. Oil is at 350 degrees, right where you want it. Tenders, breaded, delicious, ready to go. Rack, ready to put the chicken on when they're done. You could also just put down some paper towels on a rack, but you know, I had the rack, so what are you gonna do? Got a couple of tools, got our spider here in case things get really out of hand. Pair of tongs. Let's get right into it. Chicken just looking so good. We're gonna just dip a toe in there. Oh yeah. We're gonna lay it down away from us real gently. Now make sure you don't put too much oil in your pan. This is even a little bit high. I'm just gonna do a couple tenders at a time just to try to give you the basics, and then I'll just whip the rest of them up. Actually, I could probably fit a third in here. There we go, it's a biggie. Now the temperature of your oil is important because if it's not hot enough, the oil will seep into your breadcrumbs and they'll just get soggy and it'll take forever to cook. If your oil is too hot, it's gonna brown the outside and you're gonna think they're done and the inside's not gonna be done.
Yes, science!
So you're gonna wanna try to get as close to 350 as you can. If you go to put it in and you test it and it's too hot, you can always add a little bit more oil, but you just wanna be careful. You always wanna have to bring the heat up, then try to bring it down. Oh yeah. I mean, these are only gonna take, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. We've got a really, really nice fry going. In fact, just out of sheer curiosity, 300, 350. Perfect. Test it over here, make sure. Yeah, good.
5 minutes later.
Oh, these are gonna be so good. Let's see if we can hear the crisp over the fry. Huh? Can you hear that? Crisp. That is a nice looking piece of chicken. So here's, as I look at these, this is kind of another reason I typically get the chicken breasts and slice them up, because I would do it a little bit thinner. I mean, by the time you get the breading on there and fry them up, they're pretty big. Sometimes I like a tender, you just kind of, you know, these are a little big. It's almost a piece of, almost looks like a chicken breast. Throw that in a sandwich. Ooh, make a Bam Bam chicken sandwich.
What did you just say?
Bam Bam, did I say Bam Bam? Bang Bang. I'm gonna get the rest of these fried off and then, yeah, we're gonna taste them. So sit tight. Okay, so now that our chicken tenders are perfectly fried, let's plate them up, let's taste them. Look at this. Whoo, crispy and warm. Warm, best time to eat them. Don't let these cool down, you know? Let's plate these up. Can look real nice. That. I'm gonna take some of the sauce. I'm just gonna kind of drizzle a little bit right over the top. Because if you do these when they're warm, that's gonna start to melt and break down. It's just gonna make a nice warm glaze almost. Oh yeah. Now if you let them sit for a while, it'll start to form this nice glaze. You can see it starting to happen already, but honestly, I just don't want to wait to eat these. So I'm gonna take one and let's check it out. Woo, hot. Oh my God. when I try to explain to you how flavorful these things are, I can't even do it. They got a little kick of heat from the cayenne, but they also have the sweetness from the sweet red chili sauce. They also have, you know, a little bit of the crispiness from the chicken, but the smoothness from the sauce. When I tell you, these are just absolutely delicious. And you can taste the Sriracha cuts through at the end a little bit. So good. So all I have to say is like, subscribe, go make these, all right? I got videos up here. I got a bunch of videos down here. Just check them out. And then once you're done checking those out, go cook something.